Gold and Blue Dude here with you again. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I make videos every single day, sometimes multiple videos, depending on how active the day is or what kind of mood I'm in. So if you don't like this video, maybe you'll like one of my other videos. Yesterday was a total fiasco. We had a news source report that the Big Ten had canceled when that did not happen. And then we had a lot of YouTubers and a lot of sports outlets reporting it. Because in the YouTube world, it's important to get the story out first. In my world, it's important to get out the right story. It didn't happen yesterday, but it did happen today. The Big Ten has canceled the football season for the fall of 2020, and they're looking to play it in the spring of 2020. Probably by themselves. Who knows? We'll see how that turns out. The Big Ten is... They make no sense. Number one, they gave the impression that they had given a vote yesterday, and they didn't. And then people reported it. Then they had to, take it back. And yesterday was a mess. The Big Ten is a mess. What is going on with the Big Ten? So besides that, the Big 12 commissioner, Bob Bowlesby, yes, his name is a little tough. He released a statement yesterday. There is no immediate movement for the Big 12 Conference to shut down the 2020 football season. Now, that's easy to say before, somebody else is bowed out. So let's see if he still holds true after the Big 10 has made their decision, and probably the Pac-12. Here's the thing. The SEC is still holding firm. And I saw an article today where the ACC is still planning to have college football in the fall. They have actual doctors from Duke University saying it is definitely doable to have a safe college football season during the fall. Will it cost a lot? Yes. Is it going to be a pain in the butt? Yes. But if you come up with a plan, it's doable, and it'll be as safe as you can make it. Safer than daggum society. I mean, they're in a structured environment. They're getting tested, multiple times a week. We're not. We're out here hoping that we haven't passed it on to somebody else. So, of course, it's safer in college football. The big thing is they're trying to avoid liability. All right, come up with the safest, protocols, testing, all that stuff, and tell your players, hey, you have a chance to catch this. You could still catch this. Do you still want to play? And then let them make the decision. And that's what this We Want to Play movement is all about. It's giving the players a choice, a chance. The Big Ten just took that choice and chance away from their players. And guess what? These other conferences will open their hands and their arms and say, hey, if you want to play football in the fall, you're more than welcome to play with us. So this makes no sense to me. Football in the spring makes no sense. And that's what this announcement said. They said they're pushing it to the spring, which is actually going to be late winter into spring. That makes no sense. That overlaps, the next season's, preparedness, conditioning, getting people together, the NFL draft, all that stuff. Spring football is not doable, folks. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Especially, here's the thing. If you're going to cancel fall football and you say you're going to have spring, where's your plan? All you're saying is, we're not having football in the fall, but we're going to have it in the spring. Okay. And what's your plan? Because we've gotten into this situation because nobody's made a plan. The NCAA did not make a plan. And then it fizzled down to conferences, and then each conference is doing something different. And, at some point it looked like team by team thing, which it still might be because the Big Ten is saying we're going to go to the spring, and then the other conference can be like, well, but if your teams want to play with us during the fall, during the real football season, they can. So this is a big mess. I think it's ridiculous. Look, this is a serious pandemic. It is 100%. We know this. But college football is not going to make it worse. College football did not start it. College football is not going to spread it faster. It is spreading fast already. It is serious already. College football is actually safer than normal society, in regular reality because they're in a more structured environment. They're getting tested way more. There's more medical equipment and services at their disposal than there would be out in the ordinary world. So there you go. So as of right now, it definitely looks like the ACC and the SEC are still going to try to have the football season in the fall. I don't know about the Big 12. I think they're just going to wing it. I think they will, but it's not as firm as the ACC and the SEC. Big 10, not going to have it. I'm going to go out and say the Pac-12 will probably announce sometime this week they're not going to have it. And I pride myself on getting the news right. That's why I didn't come out with a video yesterday saying that they had canceled, because I was getting conflicting reports. I did say it'd probably happen in the next 24 to 48 hours, and this is in that window. So, there you go. That's all I got for you today. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next show.